this is a fact. People are gonna steal your shit.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to be offended by they could just they were inspired. That's
Yeah.
how you say it politically correct. You don't say I don't steal your shit. I was inspired by your shit. You inspired you inspired me to make that same shit, to make a Go Google song. I like your shit and I made my own, and damn, my shit is working too. Inspiration. I mean, it's a part of the game. It's just it sucks when you're in a position where you're not capitalizing off of it properly. You feel like someone else is capitalizing more than you are, and it makes you feel like what the fuck, like. But it's really a good thing. We just get upset because it's like, oh, we didn't make $1 million off that shit before they did, so we get upset. But it's all part of this whole creative shit, man. Like people are gonna steal your shit, and it's like the more you contribute to the game, you become some place to steal from. You know, it's almost like if you had a store, people are gonna come. There's gonna be shoplifters. People are gonna come and steal from your store every day. You become a place for people to steal, and you either gonna the Waltons, the Walmart family, the Waltons. They're making billions of dollars. They're like the richest family in the world. But how much money do you think they lose in people stealing from them every day?
Yes, a lot.
A lot. A lot. People, you become a place to steal from. You know it's a good idea if people are copying it. You know, it's always like you gotta tap yourself on the back, like, damn, I'm on to something. People copying my shit. This was a good idea.
It was.
They ain't gonna copy it if the shit is whack. You just have to work faster than the copycats because the bootleggers, once the bootleggers find out about it, it's over. And really, the bootleggers are going to work to your advantage. When your shit pops off, the bootleggers are going to work to your advantage. You just don't like when the bootleggers are working on the other side, on the other team. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit is going to work to your advantage. You just you got to keep grinding and work faster than the bootleggers because they'll replicate your shit. And you'll get forgotten. And somebody else will pick your shit up. Somebody with a bigger following, and that's what we're battling.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
People with a bigger following than you, and that's really the battle right now. The battle is to get your following up enough to where when you put something out, people are, oh no, that was Ebon Blak. He made that first. You got a big following because if not, people are gonna take your shit and run with it. And the people with a bigger following, they're gonna get the credit for it every time. There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it but cry. You really want to just hope that he's successful. And that's the hardest part about someone stealing your shit. And you really having a good lawsuit against him. And I don't want to really go into lawsuits and all that, but part of a good lawsuit is letting someone steal your shit and letting them just live.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part because you want to be like, man, take that shit down. You stole this shit from me. But it's like, nah, let him. It's almost like let that. I mean, it's like it's almost you have to be flattered by it. They say imitation is the biggest form of flattery. You almost have to be flattered, like, wow, I'm doing something that worked. So to the point where someone copied and it's working for them. And you could chase those people down, and you could try to tell them to take it down and all that shit, threaten them. But it's really not good for music because when you think about it, if that dude blows up off that song and then one day he's like, hey, let me put Ebon Blak, let me make him go on tour with me. Maybe he can open up for me. You know, so you never really know. But then if you come at him like, he may be just waiting to give you your you never know. He may be acknowledging you and listening to music. And he's waiting for you to be at the point where it's like, I want him to come and be a part of my show. So you don't want to, it's like with music, it's tough because in creative work, it's really tough because you want to get acknowledged for your work. Your thoughts, you want to get acknowledged for that. You don't want someone to just take your shit and run with it, or someone else going to take it and make millions of dollars with it. But that's really the essence of art and creativity. Derivatives, people taking your stuff, switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
They have a song. You know what a monopoly means, right? And I'm not talking about the game, the board game.
Yeah, complete control or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't have control of no one. it's just not fair. It's just not fair in business. And you can't have control over one industry where no one else could eat because it's just unfair.
It's not, man. It's
like,
not. Like, this is crazy.
Because then what you'll have is you'll just have one person that's just rich and no one else could go into that business. And when people come into the business, sometimes people make ideas better. So that's why a monopoly is illegal, because it kind of restricts creativity.
Yes, it does. It does.
And as hard as that is for the originators and the creators, it is what it is. And you got to bite that bullet.